Safe
we're
Light
recording.
and Auto Glass that are owned by some other company. But yeah,
Whoa,
there's a
whoa,
lot of
what?
companies
Safe
like
Light's
that.
owned by?
Walker and Lay's too.
Safe Light,
Yeah,
replace.
that show's in my head. That's free
I
advertising.
actually need to call them from my windshield.
Walker's chips, which is what Ashley eats a lot, probably.
Shout
They're
out.
owned by Lay's. They're owned by Lay's.
Oh, damn. See, I don't
Oh,
know the
so
British American
so he
connection
knows
of
how it is
brands.
to get a bag of chips and he gets 75% air.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out,
does.
Lay's.
Walker's the Walker's logo is identical to the Lay's logo.
This is true.
Damn.
I know a lot about
my
this. Is
aunt-
one of those random things that I know, like, not unnecessarily a lot about, but I know enough about it that it's interesting.
Got my interest.
So my aunt went to China. This was years ago.
China.
Like before I was even in middle school. I was still in elementary school. So
Oh,
she
yeah,
said
Dan's
that
aunt's,
when
like,
she
kind of
came-
cool, I think.
Yeah, my aunt's traveled all. My aunt's
Yeah, nah.
traveled all over the world.
I think Dan's aunt's, like, got, like, a car or something that's, like, cool.
No, that's my great grandma.
Yeah, dude, Dan's
Yeah,
family is, like,
She's
cool.
almost about to kick the bucket. She's old. She's got shit ton of money because she has land in like one of the Dakotas. I can't
How old
remember.
is she?
I want to say North Dakota. 90 something.
Oh, damn, yeah, that's old. I was like, damn, your great-grandma's fucking alive still? God damn.
Well, yeah. Like, well, if I had to be honest, I'd probably say like she got maybe another 5 years. Like she might try to. I'd love to see her hold on and hit triple digits. You know, go grandma. But
At some
that's
point,
all
you're
dependent on
just
her health.
rooting them on at that point. Like, everyone's just rooting on this old person at some point. Every single day, it feels like. Once you hit, like, 90.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, my great grandma has this like almost perfect condition Nissan 300ZX.
Yeah, he
Just
told me that, and I was like, what the
sitting there.
fuck?
That's wild.
Yeah, if you look up that car, it's crazy.
And get this.
Get this, he mutes himself.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Jess was
I'm
walking by
waiting.
with Ellie, and Ellie was screaming. Anyways, get this. I found this out too. So in her garage, she has a Saab, like that's the company. Saab,
Oh, yeah, Saab, yeah.
S-A-A-B,
Yeah, my boss
but
has
it's
a bunch
called
of
a Sonnet. She has a Saab Sonnet. More like a newer version, not this old version. Oh wait, maybe.
So what are you getting?
It looks more like the 1960. Shit. If I'm gonna be honest, if the only thing the only thing I want out of her when she passes away is her house. I love her house. Her kitchen is set up so cool. She has all her pots and pans hanging from the ceiling.
It's like good furnishings and
She-
shit. Probably.
Well, she's 90 something years old, so she grew up learning how to cook. And she can cook and bake. But anyways, her kitchen is gorgeous. It's this like nice, like deep crimson red and black tiling on the countertop and the floor. Oh my god. And then her living room cuts into a kind of like gazebo-like area where it has like a small table and then the TV that she puts in there. And then the rest of the house is like 2 bedrooms and then like a bathroom for the
Okay.
master.
Just typical rich white people
Sick.
things.
I wouldn't even say rich. This is like this would be like a good middle class.
Middle class.
She's
Oh.
humble. She's very humble with her money though.
Just owns a Saab.
Well, she has all this money, but she doesn't go out.
Where's your husband? Where's the
All
guy?
day.
Why is your grandma like such a
He
bad
passed
bitch?
away.
Damn. So
Yeah, he passed away. Oh damn! When was that?
I'm sorry to hear about that. Still, he was probably
No,
like
you're
old as
good.
shit. At some
Yeah.
point, it's like you can't say sorry. I feel like it's like, okay, after like 70, it's like, come on, man.
I couldn't tell you when he passed away. Years ago, before I knew Jess, so at least 10.
Oh, wow.
No,
damn.
I'm sorry, at least 12.
That's like, so not even, did you ever meet him?
Oh yeah, I met him.
Oh, okay.
I would spend the night at their house sometimes on the weekends. They lived really close to my parents.
So when I was born, I kind of joked about this, but like I was born around death. Like all the old people, literally, like they held me and then just died, pretty much. Like so, I met all my great grandparents and like great aunts and great uncles.
Well, no wonder I almost died after coming home from Atlanta. You
Yeah,
touched me.
yeah. Hey, we don't talk about that.
That's
Yo,
wild.
You signed the contract. You signed the NDA.
What contract?
Thank you. Yeah, what contract? Exactly. No, but
Crazy that the one who made the NDA just broke his own NDA.
yeah, what the fuck? So he forced my hand. No, so
I didn't force anything.
like on my
Yeah.
mom's side though, I was born like knowing like my great aunt, my great uncle, like her aunts and uncles I met to like at least like the first 2 years of my life, and then like there's just photos of people holding me that I'm like I don't know who the fuck this person is like at all, and I have like a big family, so like on my mom's side I have like at least like 30 or 40 cousins, maybe close to, like just first cousins, and so I'm probably exaggerating. It's probably at least like 25. So like I know like most of my family, but when I look at old photos of the past, I'm like, who the fuck is that? I don't even know these people. But there's like,
Relatable.
yeah, it's very weird. And I guess speaking of weird, I guess this would be where I want to segue to why we're here, what we're here for. It's not to talk about old dead family as much as I'd love to. I'm stuck in the past thinking about that all the time, anyways.
That was the first episode, right?
Yeah, that was the first episode. We already episode 2 dropped today. If you're on the Patreon, today is March 2nd, Casimir Pulaski Day. If you're in Illinois, or you're Polish. So that's
Chicago 101 lesson 1 today, guys.
yeah, guys, keep up. There's a test at the end of this. This shit's written down. Andy, you got your pencil?
This shit's real.
So real quick, I got it on screen. Yoda already knows. Zen, do you remember what Jim Carrey looks like?
Yeah, I remember what Jim Carrey looks like.
Does this look like him?
Oh, good. I'm glad we segue into this because I have some updated information on this
Okay.
as of this morning. But keep going.
So he gave a full speech in French.
Wait,
He's
that's
Canadian,
not.
by the way.
Nah,
Nah, he's Canadian, by the way, so he does know
what
French.
happened to
let's
his
be real.
face, bro?
Show him.
I'm just gonna
show
let
the
it play.
true bow.
I'm just gonna let
Yeah,
it
just let it
play.
play.
Well, I want to talk over it. Like I don't want to just like.
Oh, I
It
haven't
is a
seen
podcast.
this.
Yeah, Andy, are you
I've
watching
only-
Andy?
Yeah, I've only seen pictures.
Yeah, this is messed up.
What are we talking about? We're just doing the Jim Carrey thing now.
We're doing the Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
now.
we started with the Jim Carrey.
They
thing.
saw. Great,
We're watching
great,
the clip right now.
great camera work though. This is beautiful.
It's solid camera work right here.
Camera work is amazing, by the way.
See, I was seeing photos. He looks more like Jim Carrey in this now than the photo. That like what happened to him? I don't know.
That looks like Jim Carrey.
That looks
Bro,
like
we
Jim
were just
Carrey.
sitting there on that full face right there. That was not Jim Carrey.
No, it's when it's paused.
That's
Zen.
not Jim Carrey.
It's when it's paused. It's when it's playing. Like that's Jim Carrey, right? Okay.
No.
Okay. Hang on.
People get
I mean,
old,
it
you know
looks
that,
like
right?
Jim Carrey, but older.
Yeah, about to say people do get
That
old.
don't look like Jim Carrey.
That's not Jim
That's
Carrey
not
anymore.
Jim Carrey.
Wait,
That's not Jim
Wait,
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey doesn't
wait.
have dimples.
Wait.
The smile's too small.
Wait.
Hang on,
Hold
Andy.
on. Wait.
Plastic
Let me do something.
surgery.
Let me fact check something.
Andy has the floor. Andy's got the talking stick.
Do you think he got plastic
Jim
surgery?
Carrey.
Yeah,
Hold
100%.
on. Jim Carrey is
Botox.
64.
Oh.
He's 60. He's 64.
Yeah, he's allowed to be old.
Yes.
Consider that Jim Carrey has consistently aged.
Yeah, you know that's what
Also-
Zen was bringing up. He's toxed up.
Doesn't he-
Also, Jim Carrey absolutely does
Does
have
not
dimples.
have those dimples.
I
No,
will,
he
Not
does.
that profound.
I will cite an image.
Andy, can you please submit an
Now.
image to the
Not
side
that
chat?
profound.
I
Looks
will
like he's
put the
old with
image
Botox.
in. I will put it in images.
No,
It
Botox.
is-
No, if he
Like,
had
that's the
Botox,
Jim
his
Carrey
face
smile
wouldn't
right
be able
there.
to be that-
That's Jim Carrey in some regard.
That's off-putting though. That's off-putting for a smile. That's not Jim Carrey's smile.
So
This
before all
is
this,
from.
he was talking
picture
about
that I
how
am-
he died, and he's a new person. I'm like paraphrasing hard, so anyone listening, you're gonna have to do your own research. We're kind of just
Didn't-
talking conspiratorial
Where do you
here. Side chat.
where do you want this picture?
Put it in side chat.
Yes.
Yeah, you just
You
put it
This
in
can
side
picture is
chat.
from
Comments.
This picture is from 2013 from IMDb.
Nerf
Yo,
real
Senna, you
blast.
didn't show. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
no.
those dimples are profound.
That is just
Yeah,
as
they are.
profound.
Those-
You're tweaking, Dan.
No. Look at the imposter on stage versus the picture. Okay,
All about
when you
the
look
face
at the
expression he's
cheekbones,
making.
the cheekbones that he
You ever
has
notice
are
how
more profound and out.
it's the
in
same image that we're
on
paused on?
stage.
He's also 64 now, my guy.
Here, Zen. I'll share my screen.
Gonna change his dimples.
I can see it.
Age. It's called aging.
Okay,
Now,
well,
see, I didn't know
anyways.
this was gonna cause an argument.
It's not an
It's not
argument.
causing an
No,
argument.
I'm joking.
It's a
I'm
debate.
joking.
It's
No,
a
I'm
debate.
joking. Yeah, that's what me and my dad tell my mom. We're just debating. We're not arguing, Mom. Don't worry.
It's just high intensity.
Yeah, yeah,
Debate.
yeah.
I'm just singing loud for all to hear.
So
Double.
no, I personally think
It's
the
always
dimples
Christmas
are
time in
the
the
same.
fall.
You're getting double.
Yeah, you're getting double. You're on Discord, bro.
Yeah, no, I want to show you guys the Discord in case you didn't see. I'm zooming in. So
Where-
it's less sharp and more fat and bouncy, because I think personally, he, like Zen pointed out, he got Botoxed up or some form of plastic surgery that's like irreversible. If you look
Okay.
at, he did a Golden
Yeah.
Globes Award speech.
With Botox, he would not be able to make a smile that big. That is just how Botox works.
I will counter.
Andy,
Perhaps
Nah,
he had,
I've
What if he
Wait,
got it in
wait,
his
I've
cheek
seen
and
way
had a
too many
Wait,
people
wait.
with Botox.
perhaps he had his teeth done.
no, yeah, there could be something with his face. Like he
But-
had restructured teeth.
He could have had his top teeth removed, had jaw shrinkage, and then had implants.
See, this is him at the Golden Globes in 2016. He literally looks like freaking who's the
was 10
Australian
years
actor?
ago.
Mel Gibson. He looks like Mel Gibson 10 years ago.
Please welcome two-time Golden Globe winner, Jim Carrey.
See, that doesn't look like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
Jim
Even
Carrey.
this doesn't look like Jim Carrey. This is 2016.
What?
That's
That
He has
is
a
more
beard.
Jim Carrey than a Jim Carrey. I know it's because of the beard, like Zen said.
It is because of the
No,
beard.
it's
Jim Carrey's
completely
beard
because
is
of the
pretty
beard.
hard.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
completely because
Yeah.
of the beard.
I think
yeah.
That's
What-
Jim Carrey, but the beard makes it look different.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
no, yeah.
what Andy is saying is that his top teeth, maybe his whole mouth, entire top mouth is all fake, or maybe because he moves his face a lot, so his face as he
Oh.
gets older, like Andy also pointed out, his age, a lot could be drooping and sagging. So we could all be hitting the same. See, yeah, like
See,
the cheek
you
parts.
see this
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah,
You see how this is receded right here?
yeah,
Same thing, right?
yeah.
Think that's what happened.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
Can I drop my picture in side chat now?
Dan, you may drop your picture in side chat. Just for the viewers, if you have the viewer visual component on, we're just going over Golden Globes 2016. Jim Carrey looked like Mel Gibson.
And when I dream, I don't sleep at night.
Every actor gets their shaved head beard phase, I feel like, at some point. They have to reinvent themselves.
Here, hold on. Let's.
But just to say, again, I the top teeth, the dental surgery, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy?
It's Randy Savage.
No.
Oh wait, no, it's Chris Jericho. Hold on.
Yeah,
What
to say it's Chris
was
Jericho, bro.
Bro, it's Keanu Reeves from the side profile.
It does look like
Nanu.
Keanu.
It looks like
Nanu.
that lady on TikTok who like looks like him really like fucking. You ever seen that lady on TikTok who looks like freaking this guy? Look it up.
No.
There's a lady who looks exactly like him.
Can you post it inside chat? Oreo, you may have the floor to post inside chat as well.
All right, I'll look it up.
Thank you.
All
thank
right,
you.
it should be posted.
All
Thank you
right.
for cropping your picture.
Thank you for cropping your picture. Just
welcome.
in, fake Jim Carrey debunked. Is this your new information you mentioned at the early Ryan
Yep.
Rosbiani on the info? The Jim Carrey we saw in that video in Paris that had everyone skeptical turns out to be artist Alexis Stone, who impersonates celebrities. Alex posted proof on Instagram. We can thankfully put this conspiracy to bed. Jim Carrey is hopefully safe. Yoda with the lady who looks like Jim Carrey. The second photo, not so much. Very big reach. First photo, I can see it. I don't know why the first photo is more than the second, because it's the same lady.
It looks like him now more though. Like like when you have
Yeah. Now I see what you're saying. I was like, hang on, no, yeah.
Here's a
No.
better
Why
one. Hold on.
Wait, why does the first photo? Why does Jim Carrey also, or whoever this is, look also like Tobias Forget? Hold on, let me
Can you please post
cite
inside
this.
chat? Guys, we have
Yeah,
our
yeah,
first.
yeah,
We have
hold
our
on.
first deposition on the podcast. I
This
guess
is crazy.
news. I don't want to know what that is in reference to be honest. That could go a lot of ways with them saying.
Could be about
news.
anything, it's news.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Northeast, west, south.
This just in.
So can we confirm what Mr. Razbiani is saying on what is that, Twitter? Blue Sky or
Yes.
Yeah,
Twitter.
it's
oh
Twitter.
I see the X, okay. Can we
Yeah,
please
that's why I had to crop the photo.
can we please verify? Yeah, who knows what was in that?
Dude,
I see it, Yoda.
Twitter's a fucking cesspool.
I see it, Yoda. I see
Those
it.
are the whole internet.
Cesspool. What's his name?
In the words of my
Razbiani.
dad, you could always just choose to see what you don't want to see. And I keep telling him that's not how the algorithm works anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the-
really not.
the
how it
I'm like,
algorithms
Dad, that was like
choose what you
2015. Yeah, I'm like, now it chooses. You don't even get to make yours based off your choice.
And now it reads your mind.
Well, he's not on
Whatever you think
social
about, you
media.
see on your phone.
He's literally not. He's on like he's not even on Facebook. He's like on the least social media ever.
I'm going back to MySpace.
That's where he's pretty much at. And I'm like, yo, Dad, like
I'm-
it doesn't work like this anymore.
It
I
needs
can't
to.
confirm if Ryan Razbiani is credible or not because that was on my For You tab.
Now
on
we're getting
Twitter.
into like just generic, almost French Canadian looking dudes. Like dudes that could
Dude
be
is
from
Swedish.
Minnesota.
That dude is Swedish.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. Like the Midwest kind of dudes. We're getting into. This guy looks like I played at shows with this guy.
I wouldn't
It's like he
say
plays
that.
Magic the Gathering.
Okay,
He 100% looks like he
What?
plays
Yeah,
Magic
he
the Gathering.
does.
what is the
I
Midwest
don't
of Europe?
know, but that's hilarious. Sweden probably.
Shout out to Tobias Forge
say
on Umbra.
Sweden?
Get at him.
Whoever that may be.
Zen, who do you think? Who do you think?
What?
What country do you think is the Midwest of Europe?
Oof. Well, see, Zen's from the South himself.
Andy said
The
Sweden.
from the-
UK.
I'm from the South, man,
Yeah.
so I can't.
See,
I
Zan's
don't
from the
have much
South
to speak on the
himself.
Midwest.
Yeah. He just got his Midwest ID,
Smoke.
dude.
Yeah, like literally.
He
That's
literally-
fair, that's fair, that's fair.
Oh, I'm literally gonna say like Poland, like for sure.
That's because
Like
you
I
have a bunch
stayed
of
here
Polish
for
people
3
in
years with a
Because all
non-Midwest
the Polish
ID.
people are in the Midwest. But 100% Poland, 100% like Ukraine,
I
because
can
they're
see
all
Poland.
like Poland and Ukraine
Wait.
are literally fields.
Wait, is
Hot
Ukraine
take.
European?
Yes,
Yes.
dude. What the fuck?
Hot
It's not part of the
take.
EU, but it's in Europe.
Hot take.
It's in between.
Germany.
Wait,
hot
Ukraine
take.
I
is
wasn't good at
technically
geography.
the between of the east and the west of Europe.
Hot take. Germany's the Midwest of Europe.
I don't know what Germany looks
Ha,
like,
ha,
but I
ha,
can
ha.
believe it because we're all the Germans are
No.
literally in the Midwest as well.
Germany is Florida of the of Europe.
No,
What?
Italy is Florida. Of
Italy is
Europe.
100%
No,
the Florida.
100%.
yeah.
Germany is not Florida. Germany is not Florida. That's Spain.
Italy is literally Florida. It's even weird shaped.
Yeah, the
Hey,
Mediterranean.
what's the shape of
it's
what's
pointy.
the shape of Italy?
It's a
boot.
boot.
Florida's just the U.S.
Someone get your-
U.S. is like dick.
Yes.
You've ever heard that? That's not me making that up.
More
I've
their
heard that.
asshole.
I would sit there and say that Spain is probably more Florida because they're nothing but party life.
I'll ask my friend who
I
he's
mean-
Spanish.
I
He just came
mean-
back from there. I'll see what he thinks. Shout
Like
out,
their
Jose.
nightlife is really good, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Okay,
maybe,
fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah. It's the nightlife portion that Spain is closer to Florida, as I say. Man, I'd have to. I agree with Poland.
No, I'm telling you, look at Poland. Look up Poland and Ukraine. It's literally just all fields. Look up. I'm trying to think what else is over there.
Oh, I meant in
Man-
terms of like.
See, I want to say like maybe parts of Eastern Europe, but they're more urban. So it's like, okay, maybe the depressing like communist parts of Eastern Europe are similar to like Missouri and Minnesota, where sorry, Missouri and Kansas, where like
I would
everything
say
is like
Morocco.
decrepit. Morocco? It's not even Europe.
Morocco's more like California.
We're not
No,
even
no,
in
no.
Europe
Morocco's more.
anymore.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Yeah, it is.
Morocco.
I'm looking at a map of Europe.
Is Morocco in Spain? Where the fuck
Oh,
is
well,
that?
no, Morocco is right below Portugal. Like, there's like you have like a small. I think
Morocco's
strait
in
is
North
what you would call
Africa,
it.
Dan.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but I'm looking at the map. Yeah, you have the Strait of Gibraltar. Yeah, it's my bad. My bad. I was
Yeah.
looking at a weird map, not the actual map of Europe.
Okay, it is under Portugal though. That's interesting. I was like, yo, I always knew Morocco because I have Moroccan friends, so I knew it was in Africa. But I actually didn't realize it's West Africa.
I would say,
right
yeah.
at the end.
Like Gibraltar, Sicily, and Morocco are all real close to each other.
Yeah, we're talking about parts of Europe I didn't even really know were next to each other. That's the topic right
I mean, Sicily is
That's
only
that's
like
how
8
small Europe
miles.
is.
Sicily's only like 8 miles from northern Africa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, Africa must be like
Mm-hmm.
legitimately like so gigantic that it's closer to Europe than I even realized.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Like
It's
Egypt,
like you have
Egypt,
the
and
Mediterranean Sea literally
This-
just separates.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like three to four African countries.
The scale that we
Yeah.
see Africa on the
5.
map does not represent the scale and size.
You're right. Yeah, I was
No,
reading
absolutely not.
the way the map was like just made by people of over time. Like this is the best one.
Yes.
The way everything's scaled
Yeah.
isn't even, that's why like Greenland it's like gigantic. It's probably just as big as Africa, maybe.
Yeah.
Or no, it's smaller,
It's
but
not.
on
It's
Germany,
not.
it's
Germany
not on
fits in
maps.
Texas,
It looks
I think,
bigger,
like 2
but
or
it's
3
not.
times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the United Kingdom is roughly the same size as New York State.
Oh, really? Those islands, the whole islands?
Yeah.
Yes, the entire island
the
is
whole-
the same is roughly the same size as New York State.
That's pretty sick.
crazy.
Yep.
Damn. Well, now we're getting
That's
into
why,
just
like-
Fits in
geography.
Texas like 2 times
Mhm.
or 3 times.
Welcome to the chaos.
Like
Cast.
our
Yeah,
country,
deadass.
our country. So that's why
Is
like a
massive.
lot of Europeans struggle with the vastness of our country. And like
Yeah.
so they'll joke on us. They'll joke on us about how we measure distance by hours spent in the car because and they'll also be like, oh, 45-minute car ride, that's really far.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even-
No,
and
45
even-
minutes
for Europe
is
even
nothing.
is
even
like a day trip.
Yeah.
even when I was friends with the person who lived in Argentina, right? They made a comment about how something was a half an hour away by car and it was very far. I was like, a half an hour by car is very far.
Well, the
My
thing
guy.
is,
No, hold on. Let me put this into context. I was like, my guy, the card store I go to play Magic at is 40 minutes away by car one way.
yeah, but over there they have traffic. Like we don't have traffic like that.
No,
That's with
no.
traffic.
Over there, they
that's,
have trains.
That's with traffic.
No, I'm saying South
That's
America.
with traffic.
Yeah, like but in South America,
Yes,
you're
that's
driving
no,
through
that's
like tons of more people than you are over
it has
here.
nothing. It has nothing to do with traffic. That's strictly by land distance.
And depending on where they live, the road can only be in specific areas. Like they're driving through jungle and everything different.
It's
So
no,
like,
no, 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 no. This is city. This is city driving. This
oh,
was in
this is
terms of. This was in terms of like driving from an airport to another part of the city.
I gotta see South America because I feel like it's like
But
so crowded over there to where it's like their
it
distances
was
are different.
still like the argument is still valid.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
half
Like
an
Europe and
hour
all
is
that.
something that's very far away. No, 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 no. I go to
So-
this place regularly. That's 40 minutes one way.
Yeah, no, I used to work with Asian
So-
dudes, and if we had to drive like 3 hours, they're like, yeah, that's whatever to me. The day one,
Yeah.
they drove from Chicago to New York, right when they got their license.
Wild.
Yeah, because like
Wild.
over in parts of Asia, they're taking trains and stuff too. Distances like for days, and if you're in China, depending on if you have to do like the holidays and stuff, you could be on a train for like 2 days, going from like one end of the country all the way to the other. So like
So
over here, depending on where
one
you're from,
thing,
I think it's like, yeah, distance ain't shit.
No.
nah, distance isn't anything to the States. So think about it this way: if you live in Germany and you wanted to go to like Italy to like visit, that's like a good like 4 or 5 hour train ride, and that to the Europeans is a weekend trip.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
get off the train, you'll go check into your hotel, and you'll pass out because you're tired. But for
Wild.
us, 4 hours, that's like
13
that's
hours ain't
pushing it
shit.
on a day trip.
Yeah, that's
That's
like
pushing it on a day trip.
that's the typical day in the Midwest.
13 hours ain't
Exactly.
shit.
That's like a yeah.
But Andy's
But
upstate
like
New York.
when
That's
you
why when
take
you
a
said that,
4 hour,
Andy, I was like, damn, you know what you're talking about because we do that here. Maybe it's just like where we live type
Yeah.
vibes. Like we measure how we're gonna get there by like the time we're in the car.
Yeah, like 2 hours. 2 hours for a day trip, pretty average. That's a trip to Syracuse,
Yeah, like 3 hours is like a
or
day
a
trip
trip
for
up
me.
to,
that's
or a
a
trip
weekend
to,
trip
or
in
trip
Europe.
over. That's a trip over to Massachusetts.
Like an hour or
You
like a
do that.
45-minute car ride into Wisconsin.
Yeah, or that's a trip, a little bit longer, trip down to New York City, because New York City's 3 hours.
Sounds like I need to just go to Europe and be a taxi driver because I can drive on them long hours that people don't want to drive.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you go hard, bro.
Yeah, that's
Dude, Zen,
nah.
yeah. I
Taxi,
remember,
taxi don't work there. You don't want to work for the Eurostar. You just want to be a train conductor or a train driver.
bro. I
That works
Yeah.
remember
too.
Zen last year did Missouri to South Carolina, and I woke up. He was already in South Carolina. Like, bro, that was like 6 hours.
Uh-huh.
That was
13
It's
crazy.
hour
like
drive.
Yeah,
it's like
I pulled up
some
at 11 o'clock in the morning to my friend's store.
that was
it's
fucking
like
Just
rough.
open.
it's like people will be like, "What, you were in the car for 6 hours?" Yeah, I
Oh,
could be in another country by then.
I think what it was,
Great, I'm
Andy.
still in the same state.
So my friend and you know who you are. Shout out. He lives in Chile. Chile.
Uh-huh.
They can
Chile.
they literally have. So he says it sucks driving, or if he has to go anywhere, he can't. It's really tough because in
Mhm.
the car, their roads are only legitimately they have like one or two roads all on the edge of the coast of the country. They don't have.
Damn.
Oh no, that's not even. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about Europe.
Yeah, no, but I was saying earlier about like South America because I'm wondering what it's
Oh
like
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's because the Andes is in Chile.
That's you. Get it? The
No,
Andes.
the Andes Mountains, dummy.
We have a town called Andes where I live.
We do.
Yeah, it's like a little
I
dinky town, but it's called Andes.
I was now years old when I learned that.
I was now years old.
Dude, yeah, I'm now years old right now. Damn, we're only
And right
about
now is
27
the
minutes
oldest I'll
in.
ever be, and the
I was to say we're only 27 minutes in, 28 minutes in. I feel like we just solved all the world's problems right now. Like
I
we
almost
figured
set a
out.
new
I don't
record
think
in
we
the
solved all
process.
the world's problems. We got issues going on in the world right now.
Yeah, hang on.
but-
War room.
Yeah.
War room. No, JK. I was.
Gotta fight the damn stormcloaks.
Yeah. Hang on. We Justice League of America.
Wait.
Hold
Assemble.
on.
Wait. We're fighting the
Skyrim
wrong
belongs
people.
to the Nords.
Yeah.
Fighting
Skyrim
the
belongs
wrong
to the
people.
Nords, my brother.
Don't say the
Not
Skyrim
anymore. The
word.
Red
Don't
Guard's
say the
taking
Skyrim
over.
word. Don't say the Skyrim word.
May Akatosh live long and prosper.
That's funny. No, but yeah. So
That's a reference for you, Smoke. I got you.
the Jim Carrey got
Neither is
debunked.
divine.
I'm just recapping. I guess at this point.
Mhm.
Pretty much at this point, I gotta mail some cards out for the TCG player shop. We're on episode 3 of the podcast. So if you're listening to this, I want to release this for the paying patrons as soon as possible, and then the YouTube people get it like a week later. So I'm wondering, starting today on March, since it's the new month, should we just drop this episode today so you get 2 episodes and it's like relevant for the patrons, and we release them weekly?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. And then Friday the next week.
Like that.
So like Friday the next week, if you're listening to free, you're listening to this episode on YouTube, or Spotify on the 13th of March. But if you paid, then you should be hearing this on March 2nd. Let's just say that. How about now, brown cow? Okay.
Oh,
So
not brown cat.
yeah,
How
now
do you
brown cow.
make pink lemonade?
Mr. Brown can moo, can you?
Okay. Now you guys are saying. Now we're getting into brain rot that's like from different eras.
How's that brain rot?
No, I was just
From the great Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, that's our version of brain rot.
That's the original brain rot,
yeah,
bro.
that's,
What do you
that's
mean?
literally our brain
I
rot.
wouldn't know.
Hop on pop type shit.
No, Dr. Seuss is not brain rot.
Bro, Dr.
Dr.
Seuss
Seuss
Fish,
is
bluefish,
brain rot.
motherfucker.
Yeah, well, you say it.
Dr.
Yeah, for
Seuss.
you.
Okay, wait. I'll position this in a specific. I'm going to position this in a very specific way. Dr. Seuss seems like it should be brain rot, but is actually indeed not brain rot.
I mean,
It's the same
we're
people playing brain rot right now.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. Me and Zen are on the same vibe on this.
It's literally the same energy with a different title.
Yeah, it's
Can't change my
dude.
mind.
Okay.
Dr. Seuss
Dr.
has the
Seuss is
energy of
generally
brain rot.
not considered brain rot in the modern internet slang
Oh,
sense of the
yeah.
term, which refers to low quality, overstimulating.
This man just
content.
Googled and got the
Instead,
Google
he is
AI.
considered
Get the
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
out.
controversial classic author whose work is being reevaluated due to racist imagery in some of his books.
Yeah. Over time,
Wait, what?
Dr. Seuss. Okay,
So-
outside of Dr. Seuss, he did a lot of like his propaganda stuff for World War II. But it's not just him. Everyone was, dude. Walt Disney's accused of the same shit. So it's just basically everyone was racist, and you have to understand It's like Whoopi Goldberg. If you ever seen her do the intro, like it was wrong then and it's wrong now. But you need to understand the context of times when things got released. But Dr. Seuss probably made a shit ton of racist caricatures on purpose outside of his books, for sure, in his career.
I mean, one could also argue the same thing about H.P. Lovecraft. Okay.
Same thing. No, that's
H.P.
what I'm saying.
Lovecraft. Wait. So
Ooh,
H.P.
hold on.
Lovecraft.
What?
H.P.
Hey, look at
Lovecraft
this
is the
cat
most
Episode 4.
beloved. H.P. Lovecraft is the most beloved fiction writer ever.
Yeah.
And I will argue that because go with me on this. Without H.P. Lovecraft and his and I will fully state Lovecraft's source material is extremely dry.
Yeah.
Okay. But without Lovecraft and his foundational work, we wouldn't have a lot of science fiction, a lot of fantasy. Lovecraft's work is the source of a lot of D&D stuff.
Comic books
There's a
probably
lot
wouldn't
of
have been made if it
Lovecraft.
wasn't for him.
There's a lot of Lovecraftian work in magic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Lovecraftian work in like everything.
But then look up what his cat's name
However,
is.
yes, Lovecraft was horribly racist.
And homophobic.
A horribly racist person. I cannot stress how racist Lovecraft was.
Yeah, no, he was so backward. He was like so the people use the word reactionary wrong. He is pretty much a real reactionary where he wanted things to be segregated in like old way vibes. He was a very fucked up backwards guy. He was also extremely homophobic. Yet he was friends. All of his best friends and some of the closest people to him were gay men. Surprisingly, like he was either ignorant of that or just was, I don't know.
Or
I would like to argue Andy's point.
No, there's really nothing to argue. He has writings about it.
I would sit there. No, not on Lovecraft himself. Just on him being the best fictional author.
Oh, on the influence.
I would
don't
argue
know. I'm
and say Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Dostoevsky?
I've never heard that name.
Dostoevsky.
So I will counter that.
Have you heard of the book? Have you heard of the book Crime and Punishment?
Nope.
I don't think so.
No, I'm joking.
That's crazy.
No,
That's
Andy,
a
you
really
might have
book.
in your life heard of Crime and Punishment. It is a movie too. It's a pretty decent movie, but it's a good
Never
book.
knew it was a movie.
So the only other author that I would cite is potentially science fiction author that I would potentially cite as being more influential. And I used the wrong word. Influential was the word that I was looking for. The only other science fiction author that I would potentially cite as being more influential than Lovecraft would be Isaac Asimov.
100%. 100%.
Okay.
That's like modern day almost, but you're right.
No.
BookTok.
Asimov is more like, I would say Asimov is the founder of sci-fi.
Oh, like yeah, of what the sci-fi genre is, I'd say that's a fair.
But also Isaac Asimov is kind of in a category of his own. Asimov is a category of his own because he has literature in almost every genre.
Oh, he does?
Because he's a good author.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Maybe if you paid attention to Book Talk.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Oh, I know that. I knew that. I don't interact with Book Talk, and I know that.
we're just. I think I'm just using book talk like ironically as like a form of just book club talk at this point.
No, I don't participate in book clubs, book talk,
So-
anything like that.
So
I just know
book
that.
talk right now
No, I just mean
is
us right
kind of
now,
at like
politically.
it's
I get
kind
you,
of like
Andy.
at like a slow state, because like right now everybody's just waiting on Pierce Brown to drop Red God, which is the final book for the Red Rising series, and so
Oh,
like,
yeah, are
everyone's
you
just kind of glazing that right now.
So there's literally serious social media books, like book club
Yes.
vibes. Oh yeah, no, I
There's
just
a
meant it as like
subsection.
ironically.
No, we meet what Dan and I are referring to as a subsection of TikTok known as book talk, like TOK. I refrain from interacting with book talk because I, as a Sleep Token fan,
As
will
a
be
sleep
painted in a
token.
very
What?
let me elaborate. Let me
I
elaborate.
have to. I have to.
So what does that have to do with books?
Let her elaborate.
Let me elaborate and you'll understand. So, book talk likes to take things that are not book talk and claim them for book talk. And
A lot of
around,
sleep token sounds are used in book talk.
yeah, a lot
Dude,
of sleep token
what
songs are
is
used for
going
book
on?
talk. And they also like to take and use Vessel's image in a lot of book talky ways because
The mask
he's
guy?
a
Because they like to
cryptid.
use
He's a cryptid.
He's a cryptid?
And yeah, Vessel, the character, is a cryptid.
Is he a SCP or a cryptid?
He's
He
cryptid.
cryptid. He's
Okay.
a cryptid.
Big C's.
Big
And
You know,
C,
Secret
so-
Saturdays, bro, they would take him down.
The Secret Saturdays would kill him?
If you look,
Yeah, bro,
Man,
he's a
that's
cryptid.
not my
Fuck.
childhood, man. I don't want people knowing I'm gonna be this old.
Sorry
If
to
you
talk over
look
you,
at it-
Andy.
if you look at the visual representation of the character Vessel, he is a classic cryptid.
Fuck. I gotta
Um,
Google this. Is Vessel a cryptid? I believe you, Andy, but I just this is you talk about
He
this
has
all
This
the
is
time.
straight
he has
lore.
cryptid-
Yeah.
He has he has cryptid vibes, but because of that, a
I'm
lot of
surprised
people.
you only haven't seen a lot of book talk because I follow you.
But
I
a
see a
lot
lot
of
of book
book talk
talk.
girls like to take him and try and pervert him into dark fantasy type of situations. And I'm not going.
You gotta
Hold on, wait. Let
confuse.
me.
It's not
Wait,
dark
Andy's got the
fantasy,
talking
it's
stick.
romantasy.
Andy's got the talking stick.
Sorry. Dark romantasy. My apologies.
Yes.
And
Yes.
while it's not hurting me, it's not doing anything to me. I will, let you do what you're going to do, but
Live and let live.
I choose not to engage in that because that's not. That doesn't yum my yum.
That
I
doesn't
don't
yum your
find
yuck,
yum in
bro.
Yeah, doesn't yum my yums.
that yucks my yum.
It doesn't
does
yum
not
my
I'm
yum
not
yum.
my
going to yuck
yams.
somebody else's yum.
Yeah.
Does not
That
yum my
doesn't yum my
But-
yum.
That doesn't yum my yums.
Please keep your yum away from my yum because that is yuck to me.
That's fair. Hey,
That is
And
if you
crazy.
want
I
to mix
am-
your yum into my yuck,
I'm-
though, it's totally fine. You don't gotta.
Those
Just don't double dip.
particular-
Yeah, just don't double dip.
that particular subsection of the fandom also tends to like hypersexualize Sleep Token. And while I won't
Yes.
deny that there is overtly sexual lyrics and whatnot, and there is overt sexualism there. I'm not trying to sexualize the singer. That's just not why
Andy's a pretty
what I'm like,
respectful.
you know what I
Andy
mean?
doesn't like fan service. I realize over time.
No, I do. I like some fan service, but like I'm not.
It's got to be JoJo fan
You
service.
don't like.
just
Yeah,
don't
you're a
understand.
JoJo fan. You play Love and Deep Space, but I feel like you don't like when it's forced.
Even still, no, I don't. No, very much not. And like it's like okay, and I will freely admit, yes, singer has a fantastic body, cool, but I'm not about to like start. That doesn't, and with that admission, that doesn't mean then that I'm going to just start having to post in like 5,000 comments and make videos about, oh my God, Vessel is so sexy. You know,
You're a pretty
It
respectful
becomes-
person. It
becomes
seems.
horribly forced after that. Yes. Yeah. Like if we're in a private conversation and the topic should come up, I don't feel it's inappropriate to share my
You've shown me like, yo, dudes are
more
hot.
nuanced feelings. Yeah, I don't feel
Yeah.
it's inappropriate to share more nuanced feelings. or thoughts, but even still, there's a level of appropriateness that's acceptable to share.
Andy's not drawing boobs
And
on her
that's
fucking Neopets, guys. Long story short.
No,
that's the
Fucking
no.
problem
freaks.
with book talk lately is like a lot of like the fantasy books coming out are like these authors writing this like dark romanticy thing. Like one of the popular books of last year was Iron Flame, the Iron
Mhm.
Flame trilogy, which
I heard
is
about that.
about, yeah, it would be a good book if it
Romantussy.
didn't rely so much on the romanticy side of it.
My
It's if
Romantussy.
to my understanding, it is this girl who goes to this dragon riding school, and there's obviously this problem that occurs. I don't know what it is,
I don't think
but
I like the
there's a
word dragon riding
huge love
school.
interest. There's a huge love interest in the book that takes about 70% of the story.
Okay.
Like it fantasy right now has become this more like 50 shades of gray kind of thing where it's like we care more about the spice content in the book than actual story.
That's a problem.
We're
So
getting Gooner talk instead. We're getting Gooner
I
books
will,
instead. What
I
you're
will
telling me?
freely,
100%.
I will, I will,
100%.
I will freely admit to this. I'm a fan fiction reader, okay? And this is
No, that's what I'm
relevant for this
saying. That's why I
conversation,
know
which is the
Andy.
this is
So
yeah,
her not sexualizing Sleep Token or like things that don't need to be, there's like a place it feels like for when
There's
that
a
needs
place
to
and time
happen.
for everything.
Yeah, so
Know
I
your
well no,
understand
role.
what
I
Andy
bring
was
this up.
saying.
No, I bring this up for a reason. I bring this up for a reason. So, and because it's an adjacent but also relevant and related topic to this, and it ties in. So, I read fan fiction. I read fan fiction that a friend writes, and the stories that I read, I only read two, and I only read them by one author currently. However, like they're not they could technically be considered romantasy because there is a romantic plot within them.
Romantussy. That's the
Romantussy.
title of this
What
But
episode.
fucking word, bro.
but the difference between and we're going to take out the fact that what I'm reading is a fan fiction and what Dan is speaking of is a published novel. We're going to take those two things out of the equation because they're both written pieces of fiction, okay? So we're just going to compare these two
Yep.
things as works of written fiction. So the difference between what I'm talking about and what you're talking about is that in what I'm talking about, while there is romance and while there is some spice, the spice is not the focus of it. It's there. And like, yes, mine has a JoJo theme. And we all know who my favorite JoJo
And
character is, right? And there's certain attributes given to my favorite JoJo character that I'm not going to mention. But if you know me, you know what they are.
Ooh.
This is
Because
true.
if you know, you know, right?
I've made funny mentions about them before because it's kind of funny to make the mentions about it.
You just don't. I
But
feel like you're just not obsessive,
but
Andy.
It's pretty.
no, I can be a little I can f- I hyperfixate on it a bit sometimes, but that isn't the point. So the difference here is while those things are highlighted, they're not the main focus of the story. They're there, they're elements of the story, but they're not the main focus of the story. What Dan is talking about, that's the main focus of the story.
Dan, you
What
have the
I'm
floor.
reading,
Fan fiction
wait,
doesn't
I'm not.
spend
Wait,
a whole
wait,
page and a
Andy.
half
Andy, hang on,
explaining
my bad. I cut you
boobs.
off. Last. You have court recognizes 3 seconds.
Wait, I'll
3 seconds.
let Dan cook because I can probably build off of what Dan is saying and
Dan,
still make the
you have
point
the
I wanted
talking
to
stick.
make.
You may resume.
So the difference between fan fiction and dark romantasy is
Romantussy.
the author of fan fiction doesn't that thank you. The author of fan fiction doesn't spend a page to describe what the female's boobs look like.
Oh, so
It spends a
I want
Would
that
paragraph
one.
argue
explaining the scene.
That's a whole lot of
What
effort
I
right
want the
there.
one that
I
takes
Jesus.
an
would
hour.
argue I would argue that depending on the subject, on the fandom, they would not talk about the boobs. They would be talking about other genitalia of the opposite gender.
Yeah, I want that one.
Trust me.
But
Trust me.
but
Some
Thanks.
scenes take a
trust me
couple
too.
pages, and one of them's
Trust me too.
explaining things.
Trust me too.
Yeah,
Trust me
I
too.
want that one.
The stories that I'm referring to are novel length. One of them is currently being updated, and we're already at 70 chapters. The
Jesus
other one is
Christ.
completed. The other one is completed, and it finished at 176 chapters. So, like as I stated, we're going to we're taking, and it's a fair comparison because while it is a fan fiction and it's a very specific
It's still a work of
genre,
fiction.
it is still written work of fiction, and the length in which it is qualifies it as a novel in its own right.
Damn.
Yeah.
I did not see us going this route.
Also, I will state the
That's
person that
the
wrote
unfortunate
it,
reality of books
the
now.
the person that wrote it does have published work as a ghostwriter. So
Nice.
Shit.
she is a writer also, like a proper writer.
Damn.
So I will
It's like
also consider this specific person as an actual writer.
They just got other
So
things they want to do. I
it's
get
like
it.
yeah,
so like for me the way I see it is I would call myself an author whether I have published works or not. I'm an author because I like to write.
yes.
Yeah, I'm an author. I'm also a
Also
This is
though,
lyricist.
the guy in the chair.
I would also
That's
hesitate
the
though
guy. Yeah,
to
hell yeah.
I would also hesitate to compare most fan fiction the same to written to like novels in the same way that I'm willing to compare this person's work
Nah, fan fiction's
to
purely an
actual
internet.
novels.
Yeah, fan fiction's like an internet fandom, only
Yes,
digital
but
medium.
but but
But
because of because of the not only the length of the pieces, but it's more than the average person who's just whipping shit into Word and throwing it up, and
fan service is
the
amateur,
quality, the
or
average,
fanfic is
yeah,
amateur.
but because of the quality of it and the length of it, I'm more willing with this specific person to give it more weight in comparison to and I say published because like published by a publisher.
Like Stephen King.
Willing to give it more weight in terms of bringing it to the table for a comparison against a physically published book. Even though it is a very specific niche type of a thing, I believe, especially at least in a conversation such as this at least this specific person holds can sit at the table as far as an argument such as this goes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end the debate on books and fiction. I think we summed it up right. We still got we're
No,
still
fair
here,
enough.
but I think
Fair
this
enough.
topic is ran its course. Andy, you can't lose. Dan,
Hmm.
I think you tried. I think
I don't
Andy
think there
won.
was a loser here. I don't think
Oh,
there was necessarily
someone
a
must live
loser.
or die in this.
I don't
There
think
were
that happened in this one. I'm sorry, Chief.
there were stakes. I don't know whose were highest, but
I was just piggybacking off of Andy.
no, yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah,
Yeah, me and Dan were just
I
piggybacking
didn't
off of each other.
realize.
We were Frogger hopping each other.
No, I just didn't realize that
I'd say that
social
some fan
media
fiction is better
book
goes
world
into
went
some
hard.
universes.
I would agree with
Oh
that
yeah.
100%. The one that I'm referencing is a massive case in point of that.
I grew up like having to go to like either fan fiction sites or DeviantArt to get fan fiction. It
Never
wasn't
read it.
like, or it was like,
Archive of Our Own is a really good resource for that now. Growing up, it was fanfiction.net, and that's just a
yeah,
giant cesspool of bullshit now.
yeah.
Wattpad was a thing for a little while, and now
What
I
the
know
fuck is
for a
that?
while I read it's don't waste your time. For a while, I know at least there used to be an entire Doctor Who specific website just for fan fiction called A Teaspoon and an Open Mind, I think. But it's exclusively Doctor Who.
Interesting.
Yes, because there is so much Doctor Who fan fiction that it all exists within one, or a lot of it exists within one
One love,
website.
one God.
I'm actually looking it up right now to see if it still
Oh, okay,
exists.
okay. And damn, so we just gave you the lowdown on some fan fiction sites, guys. Hope you wrote that shit down.
It
Take
still
notes.
exists. It still exists.
All right.
I never
Well,
read
It's
fan
called
fiction in my
it's called
life.
Whofic. I am sending it to you now, Zen.
moving on to our test I was giving you guys. I hope you guys took notes. This is a pop quiz now, actually. Where were brownies invented?
Oh shit.
Where or
Yeah.
when?
I don't
Where?
know.
Where were brownies
Chicago.
invented? Dan?
Chicago.
Thank you.
East Side, Chicago, actually.
If you ever no, nothing was invented in East Chicago except some
Go look it up then.
bullshit. Go look it up. No, it was in a hotel.
We're at the
downtown
hotel.
Chicago. I was at this hotel. My buddy from Italy. So actually, dude. So you know what's crazy? My friend from Italy, he came to America for the first time maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Now at this point, maybe even 5. And him and his boyfriend at the time, they flew in from New York, and they took a train, the Amtrak from New York, from Hudson to Chicago. And I asked him, I was like, "Yo, that's crazy! Your first day in America, you're going from like one major city, because he had New York City, but it's like you did one major city, and then you're going to the
Palmer
next
House?
arguably best city, and like the next thing he could have done is gone to LA after that." But I was like, "Yo, like,
Bro,
what was
dude,
that like?"
that close.
And he
You're
said,
It's closer to Naperville than it is freaking Chicago.
"What? It's Naperville. Don't ever say Naperville. What the
Palmer
fuck is that?"
House.
Palmer House is in
It's Naperville.
downtown Chicago. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
it's 17E.
I'm looking at the map.
Brother.
It is literally like
It's
look.
in the
okay,
loop, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, the Loop is downtown Chicago.
It's in the theater district.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's downtown Chicago. That's damn near smack dab middle.
If you want the address, it's 17E Monroe Street.
100%. And you could walk in there. It's free. Anyone could walk in there. It's okay.
Get yourself some fucking brownies.
Get yourself some brownies. There's a Starbucks.
Yeah, you're like an hour from Naperville.
Naperville. Naperville's the suburbs. We all hate Naperville. Those are all the Cubs fans.
Diabolical.
They're the ones who are ruining everything.
Well,
They're
Yeah,
rich
it
as
is
fuck.
Naperville. There's no
Naperville's,
other A there.
dude. That's like one of the best suburbs to live in Illinois. It's rich as fuck.
It's not Napa Know Howville. It's Naperville.
Yeah, it's not Napa Know How. These nuts.
it's the Naper know how. My bad.
The Naper Know.
Ooh, you got him.
So before I was
And
interrupted by
Naper
Dan,
Bears now.
to add to my point though, my European friend said taking the train from New York to Chicago was nothing to him because, like Dan said, he'd just do the day trips to like from like fucking Pisa to somewhere else was like no problem.
I took a pill in your pizza. Sorry.
You did what?
I took a
There you go.
pill in
In your
Ibiza
pizza.
to show Avicii I was cool.
Yo, what?
19 years older and I'm still not sober.
You know what's
You really
crazy?
never heard that
Dan,
song?
what's the age difference between you and Zen? Voice crack?
I'm 30.
I'm
Oh,
20
my bad. I'll be 30 in July.
I turned 27. I turned 27 in January. So
So there's like a three year, almost like a 3-ish year age difference.
Roughly like a 2 to 3 year age difference.
But you guys have
I'm
like
a 98 baby.
yeah, Dan's 96. But you guys have like
96.
damn near the same like interests in like
Mhm.
almost everything. It was really funny to me. I was thinking about that.
You'd have the same interests too if you sat there and watched CS:GO live.
If I didn't do drugs like, in my 20s, yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna speak when I
Wasn't
started
even
drugs for
20s.
myself.
Well, I didn't have
It's
computers.
not
I won't
even
put that in
20s,
recording.
brother.
I didn't have computers. So I didn't really have like time on the internet really. I was like in reality for most of I was like outside doing shit.
Oh, dude, the
And
only time I got to
iPhone.
witness CS was when I was at my friend's houses. Like, I ain't had no gaming system or nothing unless I went to our friend's house.
Dang, so you're just being put on ball
Oh,
just by playing,
I sat
by
there and
being there.
worked my.
Just from being there. I got to witness ball
I
from my friends, just knowing what ball was.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
I got to I had to work
That's how I
hard
am
for
with
my
League.
console. I told my mom, I was like, I want an Xbox, and my mom was like, oh, do enough chores, save up your money, and I was like, all right, watch me.
Yeah, I bought my first console. The
And
first console I
unfortunately,
bought was
he
the
did it.
PS4.
Yep, I did it.
That's how I was with the Nintendo DS. Like I saved up money that I worked for, and it was like the first it was like $400 purchase or something. It was like the most. It was the DSi too, so it was like the biggest thing I spent money on at the time as a kid. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Ooh, biggest thing I spent money on as a kid.
Yeah, like I was
Magic.
probably 13 or 14.
The answer to that one for me is Magic. That's where I spent all my money as a kid.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't play Magic as a kid.
Yeah, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Chaotic, and Dual Monsters because it was its own fucking thing at the time before it converted to Magic.
I want my Bullshock Dragon.
It was probably
Where's
Yu-Gi-Oh
my
for you,
Bullshock
Dan.
Dragon and Chaotic, huh? Yeah. So Yu-Gi-Oh, I played.
I'll just
I
use my
played during GOAT format.
sliver.
So I played Turbo Chaos.
Me and my homies would play Dungeon Dice
I
Monsters
think-
together back in the day too.
Dude, I'd play some Dungeon Dice Monsters.
That's crazy.
It's on Steam now in the OG collection.
That's
Also,
awesome.
yo, high key, switching gears. Or go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, Dan.
I was trying to sit there and think. Original Zendikar is when
Don't
I
hurt
got
yourself.
into Magic.
Oh, when everything was only full art in that world,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of miss.
Yeah, the only full art lanes you had was those, or you had the very expensive unglued and unhinged ones.
Dang, dude, I don't remember those.
You don't remember those? There was I think it was the unglued ones that had the brown background, but were.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So these ones,
Yeah,
are by far my favorite full arts, but they're
I'm
expensive
tapping
as
my
fuck to
cavern
get.
for purple.
Yo,
And then
remember
I
when
think it
people
was
thought Purple Man would
unhinged.
happen?
It's because it did.
What do you mean?
It's only
What was it called?
Cavern Lands.
What you talking about, Zen?
That's the
I'm
subtitle of the
on that
land.
one.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
That's the subtype of the land. Is
Post
cavern.
inside chat. Let me see what you talking about.
Hold on.
Got you.
Thank you, Dan.
Working, processing.
Sorry, I was in the middle of surfing as we sit here and talk.
No, this is the best time
Bear
to
with me,
do
bear
that.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do after
Trying to find it.
recordings. I'm gonna probably go live after this, or probably by 1 o'clock ish. So I want to catch up with everything we missed, and we'll do another one tonight for Devil May Cry.
We're literally only from a magazine.
I know that's the downside. I have to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like an old Inquest magazine bullshit? Like how they had the Lord of the Rings set?
They gave a whole line, bro.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings set before
it
Lord of the
was-
Rings. I remember they did that back then too.
Here.
Well, they posted about it. Thank you. They posted about it in a magazine way back then.
Here's every single purple card in Magic. Can I build this deck? Can I? Can I run this deck? Is this okay? Like for real?
Nerve gas? What does nerve gas do?
Blasphemous Tutor
Uncovered.
for purple.
Wait,
Search your library for a Voidling card, reveal it, shuffle it, then put that card on top of your library.
Am I allowed to make a LGSO deck out of this?
We could do some purple mana action. What does the land look
Yo,
like?
Cthulhu's a 2-mana 15/15.
He can be your commander.
City.
He's got Flying, Haste, Island Walk, Wither, Hexproof, Annihilator 4.
Land
When
or
Cthulhu the
corrupted.
Rumbling Deep enters the battlefield, exile it with 10 time counters on it. Beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter from Cthulhu when it has no time counters on it. That's crazy.
Some of these are a little whack.
Make Cthulhu my commander.
I actually would play Is that the only legendary creature? I guess you could make the Planeswalker your commander.
Nah,
Need
you
one.
have Brumblehead. You have
Oh no,
Brumblehead
Doctor.
Prospector as well.
Doctor, bro.
You have Doctor.
Look at the ward. Look at the ward.
Some of these
Okay.
arts are already like art already, like solidify
Yeah, I
spell.
was about to sit there and say.
Like, yo, some of these are already arts
Blasphemous
on
Tutor
cards.
is Stormkirk Analyst.
Ward, give all
Oh, damn.
abilities of a creature you control onto one creature controlled by this permanent's controller as long as they control at least one creature.
Fuck is
What a
that purple
lord.
mana?
Yeah, nah,
It's
fuck
Cavern
purple mana.
Lands.
Cavern. It's Cavern mana. So
What?
Lady of Wind is alternate art for a Narset card. Identity Theft, I think, is the actual
Void
art
Knowledge is
for
literally
Identity
Liliana.
So wait, what is cavern mana? I've never
Theft.
heard
It
of
was
that
this.
before.
It's a custom
So
card
Cavern
thing.
mana was this
It was a
original
73
kind of
card
thing
expansion
that was
set.
supposed. Yeah, it was supposed to be a 6th color for Magic, but it never happened.
Yeah, back in like the 90s and shit, they talked about it.
So that's why, like, if you ever see me play a land that I don't need it to tap for a different color, I'll be like, I'm choosing purple.
Yeah, Zen said that before.
I will always choose purple for the extra mana value because I never need it to be another color half the time.
Oh,
Damn. Well,
Like the Wretched Lotus for 5 mana, you just tap it, you get 3 purple. Yeah.
nah, some of the purple cards went hard design-wise, but others where I'm like, okay, this is a little bit too extra.
They took all those designs and
they-
redone them for other sets.
are those actually legal? Are those actual cards that are like in circulation?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
But if you had the magazine, you could use them in your actual LGS. Like, you could.
Okay.
Yeah,
At
it's
the
like,
time,
remember
you
in the
dropped it.
90s, 2000s, you could take like proxy cards from the magazine, cut them, and then
I
like,
do not. I didn't play Magic at that time.
oh, so like, but you know about like the nerd magazines, like Wizards and shit. Not Wizards
Yeah,
of
I
the
did,
Coast,
yeah.
but yeah. So
I'm
like
too
nerd
young to know about
magazines
this stuff.
for Magic
Yeah.
cards. It's crazy. They used to have MTG stocks in the magazine, basically, essentially, where like they were talking about card price movement even then. But essentially,
Did you know
it's
that back then people traded Black Lotuses for Shivan Dragons because Shivan Dragon was a better card?
yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Shivan Dragon was like the face card of Magic for a minute because it was really good.
Yes.
And I already forgot. The coffee and the weed's hitting my brain at the same time. Where I'm like, fuck, what do I gotta say?
Just know the basic land city is literally just the Final Fantasy land.
Oh, is that kind
I
of
know.
okay?
Port
Okay.
Town is literally Bossing Say.
Yes.
Yo, New York City got 3 sets.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There isn't.
I make jokes about Magic to Gus all the time, knowing that Gus
Valley
doesn't
Kingdom is
know
your hidden
Magic.
thrives. Lands.
All right, well, we're getting off rails. The Chaos Cast for the day, your daily. At this point, I'm gonna end the episode, guys. I appreciate it, Andy. Thank you for the thoughts. That got really deep. You had really deep combos to the convo. Didn't
Thanks for
realize.
having me.
Yeah, always, Dan. You know ball as always. We just gotta stop underestimating you. I mean me. JK.
Yeah, you've only gatekeeped me on one thing, brother.
I know, dude. I'm losing my edge, bro. You sleep in, you start losing it.
Check Tuesday.
Yeah.
Check Tuesday.
Is that thanks for sitting in the chair?
Always.
Kept it
pleasure.
warm.
What
and
do you
shout out
mean
Yoda
by sitting
Master.
in the chair? What kind of chair?
I'm the guy in the chair, Dan.
He's the guy in the chair.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's all you need to know.
I'm the
This
most
kind of
least
chair, Dan.
involved and most involved person at the same
What?
time.
That kind of
that
chair,
chair.
Dan.
Yeah. It's that chair. Yeah.
That chair.
All right.
Yeah.
well,
I'm literally in
see
it
ya.
right now.
At least we're not